evening all, welcome back to Elite. Right, we're starting our grand adventure, and all we're going to do is we're going to go and basically explore. So we have a can of gas, we have 20 smokes, and we have dark shades on. Hit it. Famous quote from a movie that I probably fucked up, but anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and see how far we can get on a single tank of gas, and then we'll see basically where we get to and what's there. And I think this is a very unique feeling I'm experiencing right now, because basically I can go where the hell I like. And I think having lived for this game for about, what, 5 months now, maybe a bit less, being constrained in the inner systems, as you call them, not really knowing what's out there is quite a constraining feeling. So I'm actually looking forward to getting going balls deep, I think, is the inappropriate use of the language there, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say there. And I think really I'm just curious to see how far we can go. And I think it really is now going to come down to the galactic map being my best friend. So already, if I look along the base of the pill, which makes no sense, we want to see where we can go from LP. So we can go to LHS. So let's make that our first. Now that's interesting. Why can't I jump there? Am I missing it? LP. Ugh. Still not great with this thing. There we go. Engage, Mr. Sulu, and let's go. And I think we'll just keep doing this until we run out of gas. Now look, the Cobra Mark III's fuel bay is pretty good. Look at the bottom right. That's looking pretty awesome, isn't it? Fuel 0. Whatever that means per hour. I think that's your normal booster engines, isn't it? But then look at that. So a drive of this, or a jump of this nature, means I can probably do about 7 more of these long distance jumps. And that's going to take me quite far down the shaft of the pill, which again sounds completely wrong. But it is a shaft, honest. And let's just see where we get to, because I suspect, as I come out of warp here, yep, there's bugger all here. Oh no, there's a free port. There we go. This is an anarchic system, so let's keep looking at the old map. Oh crap, too far. And I think let's just keep figuring out where we can go to. So we're currently there. Okay, that's a really bad start. I don't think I can get to any of these. Oh well, great start there. Knobhead Pyrex, we actually can't get anywhere. Look at that, we can't jump. We're in, like, this is like literally no man's land. You see all the stars around it? Yep, there aren't any. Oh, flipping heck. So we probably need to go, we need to go all the way back already. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. So I guess, look there, we could probably go that way around. You see where my mouse is going? We could probably get that way around. Okay, that sucks, but, well, what can you do? What can you do? I've got something buzzing me in an anarchic system. That's not a good thing. Let's just see how we do. I think that sucks, but that's a really good example of the issues that this game's going to have. Is in even a Cobra Mark III, which has a pretty good range, you're going to go into bottlenecks and dead ends. Now, I guess I should be exploring in a Type 6 or something like that, because those things are pretty big and they're pretty hefty. But I really don't want to buy one. I don't want to explore in one. I want to explore in a Mark III because it's got enough potential to kick the crap out of anything that comes our way. And I think otherwise I'm just going to get a bit kind of jaded at having to faff about. Anyway, so let's see what we can get to. So I guess we have to go back to Orselius Primus. Well, let's have a quick look on the map. I suspect there's not much we can actually do in this direction, but let's have a look. So there we are. So we're there currently. There we go. So I think we're limited. So if we want to go down the shaft, I'm sorry, I promise I'm not doing it to be funny. Well, I guess Orselius Primus, maybe Ibutis actually. Yeah, let's do Ibutis. I think Ibutis is the best one. I mean, the thing is, it is confusing to navigate like this, but after you get used to it, you actually start to see it. You get navigator vision. You can actually start to see the links in 3 dimensions, and it's pretty cool actually. When it clicks, it's like, yeah, I get it now. And I've got to admit, I'm really getting that galactic map makes a lot of sense now. So that's pretty awesome. Although obviously I've not done terribly great start because I flew into a flipping dead end. I literally am the man who started a cannonball run and drove straight into a dead end alley and thought, what do I do now? That'd be pretty funny though. But there we go. So I mean, again, the fuel's holding up nicely. Look at that. We're still only at about, what, 60% fuel, even though I ballsed up like 6 jumps like that. That's not bad. So I think, again, we're going to have a look at the map. I wish there was a quick way to bring up the map. If there is, post in the comments, let me know. So we're going to head down. Oh, we're going the wrong way that way. So let me just make sure I don't do that, because that would be flipping stupid. I think we're going a parlor, aren't we? Looks like it. Done it, bro. Let's go. I think a parlor is definitely... Oh, hang on, is it behind the sun? I think it is, isn't it? Bugger. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Oh no, I'm still in warp. That's good. We can get out of the way of the sun. Whoa, my game's completely pooing up there. There we go. I like that. When things are obscured, it doesn't let you do it. That's a very realistic thing. I was annoyed with that with the leaks. It'd be like, you enter hyperspace, but you're going into a planet. Duh. It makes no sense. Obviously, if warp was a second dimension like it is in Warhammer 40k, then it would crash like you just saw there. Fucker. Be right back. And we're back. Yep, the game still crashes a little bit, so, you know, deal with it, deal with it. So we're going to go to our parlor. So I think really we're going to start moving around. Interesting though, there is a sort of natural highway going on here, and I think that's probably worth a little bit of discussion really, because I imagine you can't have equidistant stars all the time. It has to make a bit of sense, and I think certainly having the, I guess, a super highway through the stars is going to become apparent. People will find an optimum route and they'll stick with it. So it's going to be kind of interesting that, because there's not a gate-to-gate travel system like other games like like Eve and stuff. It is pretty much, if you've got the range, you can warp straight there and you can jump straight there. So it is a very you know, elegant system per se, but I think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, because it will perhaps stifle conflict. You maybe won't have bottlenecks necessarily, but maybe you will. Maybe, look, maybe that's a bottleneck right there. I mean, to go from the old system, or rather the old systems over here, to this new series of systems, a parlor is maybe a bottleneck. So that could be a pretty decent piracy place, perchance. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on. I think we're going to go to Vasimini, and that's starting to then move down the shaft a bit more. We're shaft surfing, which I'm sure if you Google means something entirely different. Anyway, here we go. My computer's jibbing like a crazy man. It just is absolutely bouncing around like nuts. I don't know what's going on. It could be my graphics card, it could be a mixture of other things, but yeah, I think we're going to have to look into it. As I look at this, it's kind of jibbing about when it comes to certain activities like warp. Look at that. Wow. I don't even know if that's graphics card, to be honest. I think it's something else. I really don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Here we go. We're now at Visibility, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of these names. So we now are moving with speed. Here you go. You ready for another shaft joke? Yep, here it comes. So we're now in Vakimi. Let's go to Surya, which is just a brilliant, brilliant name. Now this is a refinery. I can probably refuel there if I need to, but no, I don't need to actually. I'm looking pretty golden on all that front. So I'm just going to power up, punch it chewy, and get into the next system. I'm taking back what I said about the I guess the range of the ships. I guess I've been a bit harsh about that, because the fuel has lasted for what, 8 jumps now, 7 jumps. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And I've not needed to dock yet, so that's pretty cool. If I wanted to, I could even just do a distress and probably pick up a full tank for like 1200 credits. So it's kind of not bad doing that. We'll have to see. So anyway, what we got in Syria? We've got things. There we go. We've got things here. I'm not going to bother looking at it because I'm not ready to explore just yet. I want to get at least halfway down the shaft. There you go. Every jump, a shaft joke is just for you. And I think Syria... Ooh, okay. It looks like we're going to have to divert off here a little bit. Oh, we should stop doing that. There we go. Oh, right. I just want to zoom out a little bit. Thank you very much. Right, so I guess... Is it CM Drake? Oh, crap. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Stop it. There we go. I think Syria is leading to CM Draco, but I suspect CM Draco is probably not a great system. Let's go to H. Oh, flipping it. Stop doing that. Let's go to bollocks. CM Draco. Then we go to where? H Draconis. So we're there. We could go CM Draco. Then we can go 26 Draconis. Then we can go NLT. So I think that's probably the way to go. I'm going to stake my reputation, if I had one, on that. So there we go. Let's just punch it and see what we get. We are getting close to needing to fuel, so I think that's just something to bear in mind. But not yet. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 more jumps, and then we'll see how far we get. I mean, this is just going for it. I don't know if there's actually even systems at the end of this that are worth or populated. So I do need to be careful, because my money at the moment comes from the fact that I do courier missions. So I probably shouldn't disregard that, to be honest. But hey, we'll see how we do. I think at the end of the day, we're going to have to just see what we can find. I mean, even if I have to go and find an exploration module somehow. Oh, look at that. A very bright something star. There we go. I know my space. That's a very bright something star. Oh god. Okay, well, Anson's Escape I don't think is actually still left the original systems, if I'm right. If maybe I'm right, who knows? So I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, high tech. Well, let's go there. Let's try it, and we'll refuel there at least, because then high tech world may have the modules that I need. So let's try it. And I think we're needing a refuel at any point. I think this has just been me, flimsily jumping into the darkness like a complete knobhead, not knowing what they're doing. But I'd like to think that every explorer started off that way. Like, Scott of the Arctic, or is it the Antarctic? I think Scott of the Antarctic, isn't it? I think he must have literally gone for a kind of exploration holiday in Wales. And Serrano Fines kind of discovered all the stuff he found by going off and, just wandering into, the darkest parts of wherever without having gone down maybe the road to Droitwich, a garden centre in Droitwich, maybe. I don't know, but I like to think so. Okay. Which one do you think is the big one? I have no idea. Oh, I know a way to find out that. System map. Which is very nice. Okay, so that's a platform, and that's a great big station, and that is also a great big station. So what are they? Oh, it exports clothing. Narcotics. Oh, prohibited. Okay. Let's go to that one. Brislington, lovely part of the world. Brislington. I don't even know if it's a real place. But I think we'll give that a go. Oh no, there we were. We're locked. And let's punch it, Chewie. I need a little like dude sat in the chair over there. See that one over there? I need like a little Chewbacca or something like that. That'd be pretty funny. It'd be, in fact, there you go. That would be a great thing for Frontier Development to actually sell. Novelty crew members that would then appear in your thing. Like you could buy a Chewbacca or an Ewok or something stupid like that. Now there's an idea. All right, we're going to dock, we're going to refuel, and we'll see where we is. I hope you enjoyed that. Come back next time. We're going to carry on slipping down the shaft. I've done it again. That just sounds so flipping wrong.